On cold December nights like these, homeless men and women will have a warm place to go in Englewood, a small church whose pastor has had her share of heartache.
Here's CBS 2's Jim Williams with the inspiration behind the charity.
Yeah. So we're going to have dinner, we're going to have hot breakfast in the morning.
Hot chocolate.
You want hot chocolate to it?
An SUV.
We drive over to 51st.
And an invitation.
Please come tonight if you can.
For a warm place to sleep overnight at Pastor Tracey Lee's small church in Englewood.
Of course, we're not a shelter, so we don't have the resources to be open every day, but I figured we can at least be consistent and do one day a week.
From 7 o'clock Wednesday night to 7 o'clock Thursday morning. Dinner and breakfast included.
We call ourselves the warmest warming center in Chicago because we got good heat, number one, but also because of just the love that we show to all of our guests.
Guests, Pastor Tracey calls them. The homeless men and women sleeping under viaducts.
Hello, hello, hello.
Standing on corners.
How are you?
I'm doing fine, sister.
Seeking shelter at police stations. If they need a ride to the church, she offers it.
They're welcome in your car.
They are welcome to get in my car. I don't know, I feel like I got angels with me, so I'm not afraid.
Pastor Tracey's devotion to this mission is inspired by her own struggles and a devastating tragedy in her family 13 years ago. Her husband, a Chicago police officer, died by suicide. Tracey Lee was 23 years old and 5 months pregnant.
One day I was driving down 79th Street and drove past his workplace, and I just literally broke down in my car. And I had to pull over because I couldn't see from the flowing of the tears.
That trauma led to Pastor Tracey's own homelessness.
So I've never had to live on the street, but I've lived in hotels and on couches, and on other people's floors. So it's just that part of my heart, I think, to want to be able to say, hey, I understand what you're going through, and you're not alone.
Not alone at the small church in Englewood.
I love these people so much.
You do.
I love them so much.
Jim Williams, CBS 2 News.
What a gracious woman. Well, next Wednesday, Pastor Tracey Lee is hosting Christmas dinner at her In the Throne Room church, and she's adding a toy giveaway that's at 7326 South Halsted.
Yeah, nobody does those stories better than Jim, and she calls them guests.
Yes,
Yeah.
that respect. Yeah.